Okay, I'd like to introduce you to our panel from Oswego State, 2003 NCAA Division III men's ice hockey runners-up for the season. To my immediate right, Coach Ed Gosick, and we'll go down the table to Andrew Hare, Chris Musey, and Bob Gersakis. Coach, I'm sorry, thank you. I did it again, thank you very much. Coach, take me through the game. It's your fourth time here, and I guess, you know, different outcome this evening. It seemed as though maybe the loose pucks were the difference tonight, where you beat Norwich to those 50-50 pucks probably about 70% of the time last evening, and maybe a different story tonight.
Well, it's a credit to them. They're a very good team. And, you know, the first period, I thought they had us back on our heels, I think the first 10 minutes or something, and then we were able to get the power play goal. And, you know, Chris with a nice line rush opportunity. And, you know, they certainly had better opportunities early on. You know, they beat us to not every loose puck, but the majority of loose pucks on our own end to set the momentum. They were fast, they were strong, they were physical. You know, the first 10 minutes set the tone, and I think, you know, then we got a little life, we got a little jump, and I would agree with your assessment with the 50-50 puck starting right from the beginning of the game. We were tentative. I thought we were fast when we anticipated and got to loose pucks and moved our feet away from the play. I thought that's when we were most effective. But they are very good. You know, even in transition, loss similar to Norwich last night. I thought what we were able to do against Norwich, they were able to do against us tonight. Transition the puck pretty clean and come out, you know, without a lot of pressure. You know, the few times that we did, we created some good scoring opportunities, and you got to make some of those go in and bounces in games like this, and we did. So, you know, I'm proud of these guys. As I said, when trading for the world, people always judge everything on you know, wins and losses, but what they brought to our community. 4 years of making the Final Four. You know, getting the community around and giving back to the community. As I said to the reporter earlier today, with handicapped kids in our area and kids that are less fortunate, you know, we couldn't be prouder.
Andrew, as the coach said, you know, on your heels a little bit. Did your team expect a defensive type of showdown or an offensive type of showdown? And just what kind of game were you prepared for going into this?
Well, obviously a tight one, you know, being in the finals, you know, they're obviously a good team. It's not going to be any blowout or anything like that. So we just knew that, you know, they were going to give it their all, and we were going to give it our all. And you know, in our heads, we saw it any different way.
Chris, take me through your goal.
I just gave a quick pass to Brown. He drew the defender wide there and just slid it back to me. And fortunately, I was able to just one tee it off and beat their tender.
And Bobby, same for you. Your goal this evening.
The first one there, you know, great shot from the top, great tip by Moody there. Just happened to be in the right place. And then the second one, you know, Chris Muse, I give all the credit to there. The dribble, 3-4 guys, get it to me, and just three on that.
So open it up. Questions?
Chris, we kind of talked about already how they got back in your heroes early, but as Coach said, a big moment for you guys, at least in the first period, was the penalty you drew. Was that kind of design? I know I talked to you yesterday when you were instigating, and you're kind of how you do that. Were you kind of trying to get something going there, trying to spark the team, get some energy and momentum?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. They were taking it to us pretty good. So I kind of just drove the net and got in the goalie's face a little bit. One guy hit me, and then you know, another guy came at me. So I mean, obviously, I wanted to, you know, maybe get their attention a little bit, spark the boys up. You know, it's tough to do, but somebody's got to do it at some point.
Coach, I know you said you were proud of them, but on the 14 seniors, I know you've grown very close with them. What specific message did you have for them post-game, now that you've coached your last game with them after 98 wins?
We said, hey, we wouldn't trade them for any other player on any other team. When you recruit kids, you're basing it on their talent. You try to get to know them because everybody wants to bring good kids into the program. But until you really see them and how they act on campus, do they act like they're better than everybody else? Are they humble? I can say with this group of seniors, there's a reason we average 1,200, 1,500 college kids, because they treat other kids on campus with respect. And, our message to them after the game is we couldn't be prouder of the way that they've represented our program and conducted themselves. And, the same reason that, Oswego's a small little community, that they have earned the respect. It's, why they follow us like they do. We feel bad for them tonight too. They're a big part of our success, and the seniors, they're such a tight-knit group. I pity when they start getting married, because it's going to be a hell of a party for all. Really, they do everything together. Usually after 4 years, and as we said, 400 practices, 140-something games. As I said to them, I got nothing left for you. You've heard everything I have to offer. So they started, they took charge, and just a great group. They've been a pleasure to coach, and we'll certainly miss them. But they'll move on, and we'll move on, and that's part of the college process.
Bobby, obviously, the second half late in the season, you really picked things up, really got things going, and you're one of the 10 coming back. Any thoughts from yourself or from the other classmen of what this senior class has meant to you and what you've learned from them that you want to carry on the next few years?
They've taught us everything. We look up to them a lot. And, guys like Chris and Andrew and John, those guys, they were our role models, and they still are. They're great guys, and they paved a great way for us. And we have to continue what they have done and their message. That's what we have to do.
Coach, anything specific you're able to do on the penalty kill against your power play unit? To be able to, like Mirage, your power play unit with Moody, Rodriguez, anything specific that you saw that really turned you guys on?
Well, we had a few good looks there. I mean, they're a very good team. I thought, they pressured, anybody that watches tape on us or watches us play, knows, collapse on Moody, pressure Whitey, try to take Rodriguez away. And, I thought there were times where we could have released it, our release points to relieve, take pressure away. They pressured 3 guys hard on the one side. Second period, I thought, debating on whether to try to settle things down. I think we had 40 seconds or 30 seconds on the 5-on-3. Whitey's group, or, our first group, they just got off. And so we put the second unit out, which we have total confidence in. I think we got 2 shots off of the 5-on-3, and that's an opportunity where things weren't going great for us, but we were hanging on, we were clutching and grabbing and doing everything we could to stay in the game. And those opportunities are when you have to take advantage of them. And no fault. Guys work hard. As we say, no one goes out and says, I'm going to play lousy or get outworked or get out-hit. It was an honest effort by all of them, and they made some good plays. They were good off the sticks. They were strong on their sticks. They stayed in the shooting lanes. They certainly didn't make it easy. And then when we did get opportunities, their goalie was very good. He's a senior. He's an All-American. There's, you're not shooting against, some rookie that's never been in tough games.
Let's take one more question.
Chris, it seemed like in the third you guys really tried to penetrate the middle, but they didn't really give you much. Would you agree with that assessment, and what were they doing to take that away?
Yeah, I mean, there was times where we had a center lane drive that we could have maybe took advantage of. But they're definitely they're a defensive team, so they like to pack it in. So I mean, that wasn't a real big shock to us when they started doing that. I mean, there were times where, myself included, I could have instead of taking the shot, maybe hit Brownie, drive him to the middle. But they do. They give it to you, and then it's like they're going to take it away. So, but yeah, they did a good job of trying to minimize our center lane drives.
Coach, Andrew, Chris, Bobby, congratulations on a great season, and I'm sure we'll see you in another Final Four. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.